Ah, what a beautiful day. I wonder what the weather's like. Oh bother, well I better grab some supplies then.
Mr. TD. Wait, there's something you should know before buying.
What is it, my robot associate? What's wrong with buying some simple supplies from the store like bread, milk, eggs or chocolate?
Inflation has made things complicated. Prices are no longer what they...
What? Bread used to cost less than $1? And milk? And everything else? Why is everything so expensive now?
That is due to inflation of the economy.
What is inflation? Why have I not heard about this before?
I'm glad you asked. Inflation is the action of inflating something or the condition of being inflated, or a general increase in prices and fall in the purchasing value of money.
So in other words, is my $20 bill actually worth $20, or perhaps it may be worth less, or even more?
That's right. Money or currency as we call it used to get its value from the precious metal it was made of. Gold, silver and bronze coins were very common throughout the ancient world. Even now those metals are still worth a decent amount if you can get your hands on a decent stockpile.
Oh, and do you have a large stockpile of gold somewhere hidden, my good robot associate?
You'll be surprised what I have stockpiled at home, Mr. TD. Anywho, what changed was that these metals are heavy to carry and difficult to store in large quantities. So many countries across Europe, the Middle East and Asia began creating banknotes. They became valuable IOUs that were exchanged for these metal.
So I could have a $100 note that is worth $100 worth of precious metal. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. What happened then?
By the 19th century most economies were on some form of a gold standard system. This determines the value of currency on the quality and quantity of gold you have in your possession. But this changed after the First World War and the Great Depression as many American and European banks removed the gold standard and made owning gold illegal.
Owning gold being illegal? That is a bit much, don't you think?
In the modern times we use the lex monetae as a Latin phrase which means that a sovereign state chooses which currency it will use and that the meaning of units of above-mentioned currency is determined by the law of the country whose money is in question. Or in basic terms, we tell you the value of the currency, and that's its value.
That sounds very dangerous though. I would rather carry around actual value than hold potential value.
Well, you see, this is where inflation comes in. Your value of your currency comes from the value of certain goods and services, but your value of goods and services also come from the value of currency. You can still exchange your money for precious metals, but more commonly we exchange it for common things like food, water, medicine, fuel and other items that we use for our daily life.
And I guess the more money you print, the less valuable the existing money is, thereby determining the actual value of banknotes, on top of the actual supply and demand of the goods and services that are available.
Precisely, Mr. TD. Inflation not only affects the price of your banknotes but also your food, water, fuel and more importantly life savings and bills. The reason why online currency has taken over the world is that the very code has value and can be exchanged for goods and services. That is why Bitcoin was so popular for online use. That and the fact it's untraceable data.
Well, it's a good thing we stockpile everything, right, my robot associate?
It appears I may have had a slight malfunction, Mr. TD. Please avoid any disturbances like that in the future, please.
Okay. Hey, it's also International Women's Day today. Wish your grandma, mother, sister, cousin or loved one a fantastic day for existing. Now I think it's time to take it away, my robot associate. Make sure to end this video with a bang. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to go work on episode 4, go for a lie down.
Of course, Mr. TD. Now, please consider liking our video, subscribing to our channel, clicking the bell for notifications and sharing this video with your friends and family. Now as always, take care, stay safe, and God bless you all. We'll see you in the next video.
yeah.